You see this plastic piece? This could stop your hybrid vehicle from running. Good morning, viewers. I wanted to bring you guys along with me here. I'm on 2011 Hyundai Sonata hybrid vehicle. The other day I came to program the transmission that was replaced in it, and I scanned the vehicle and I found out that the issue is not transmission programming. The issue is CCAN communication, and I told them what's going on with it. I told them that I didn't do any programming, so I didn't charge them anything, and I let them know if they want further repair, it's going to be different in all aspects. So they called me yesterday. They said yes, they want me to go ahead and repair the vehicle. I scanned the car and I'll show you guys what we have here. Engine control module, we have U0293. Last communication with hybrid powertrain module, CCAN. And U1004. Last communication with hybrid powertrain module, HCAN. Both active codes. Now if we go look for the hybrid powertrain module, we have the MCU automatic with the motor control unit, ABS, airbag, CLU, cluster, TPMS, and transmission code saving, AC, air condition, EPS, BCM, AHB, active hydraulic booster, BMS. We have pretty much everything. And when you go down, you see the HCU control system is no response. So this is our problem right here. This one affecting the operation of this vehicle, the hybrid module unit. So we have to see why this one is offline, and let's pull up the wiring diagram for this and see powers and grounds. And I'm not sure if yeah, I think if it goes offline, these two codes will trigger. So, and here too in the transmission control module, ABS, we have steering angle and CAN timeout, HCU. This is also active, related to that unit being offline. TPMS, air conditioning, also the same thing. Last communication with hybrid powertrain control module. So let's get to the computer and pull up the wiring diagram. Off camera, I checked all the fuses that related to this control module. All these fuses in the diagram, this one, the HCU. Now going back to the computer data lines, this is the HCU, the hybrid control unit right here, and it has two communication lines. It has the BCAN and the HCAN. The HCAN goes down to this connector, EC11. I want to look at it. I want to locate it and look at it. EC11, and it branches to the battery, the hybrid battery, and the MCU, which is good. The BMS, the battery module system, module control module. Anyway, the battery pack control module. We have communication. We have communication with this BMS, and we have communication with the MCU, and we do have communication with the PCM. So I want to locate this EC11 and also the BCAN comes here to this connector JE04, which is, it says left side of engine compartment, which I think is right there. So we're gonna pull this one out and check the beacon over there, the brown and white. It's all brown and white, but 2 and 6 should be for this HCU unit. If you have the browns on the top, number 1 is the one on the right side. It's really hard to look at. I use the application that I show you guys many times in my videos. It's called Magnifier or something. I zoomed in and I was able to read the numbers. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And here they arrange it this way, so 1 and 5, 2 and 6, 3 and 7, 4 and 8. They are each pair to a module. So let's do something here. Again, this is, so when we flip it, this is 1. This is 1 right here. Remember this. Okay? This is 1. So hopefully I can do this with one hand. I'm gonna keep talking so you guys don't lose track. I hooked up my scope, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to probe for 1 second on each one of these, and we'll compare the signal on the screen. So I'm on 1. Now let me switch hands. Hold on. All right, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, let's go to the screen. Stop this. And okay, I need everything in one screen. Come on, auto. Alright, I'm gonna do it again. I have to be quick. I'm gonna wait for this trace to go to the next capture. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that's good. Stop it. Go back. Let's see what we have. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see how 3 we have a difference in voltage. This one here, a good sign is between 2, like about 0 and 2.5. This is 2, which is on 0. Yeah, you can say 0. It drops to 0. 0 and 2.5. But the other one, this pin, you see it? See the difference? It doesn't go to 0, it goes to 1.3 volts. 1.3 volts. Between 1.3 volts and about 2.5, about the same, a little bit over, like 100 millisecond or so. I mean millivolts. My bad. You see how the line is here? There's a gap. That's the difference also. And that's gonna be the same thing on the. This should be can low, right? Can low. I think can low, but we can look at it. Yeah, can low. Brown ones can low. Let's go to the white ones. We'll do the same thing with have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll wait for the screen. 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, stop it, go back. Same thing, 5, 6, 7, and we have a difference in it. I don't have to do the numbers, but you guys see it. So we have a problem. We have a drop in voltage in the beacon on 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. So 3 and 7. 3 and 7. Let's look at it. 3 to 7, they go to DC to DC volt converter. Left front of engine compartment, low voltage DC to DC converter. Next, I wanted to get to this harness right here, which is under the this tube. I had to take it out, and I took this cover to get to these pins. This is the pin out is like this, 1 to 8, 11 and 12. See here it says 11 and 12, can high and can low for the HCU, which we have a problem. The MCU 24 and 32 we don't have a problem with. There's 2 more pins I want to check. I'll show you guys. This is for the C can, right? Yes, this is for the C can. C can right here, HCU C can 11 and 12. B can high, B can low, H can high, H can low. So B can, my bad. It says C can here. Anyways, whatever they want to call it, I want to check these 2 pins, and I want to check 19 and 20, which are right on top. So these 2, 11, 12, 19, and 20. And based on this, I want to check continuity. And actually, I'm gonna plug it and put the safety switch back on. I took it off before I touched anything. I'm gonna put it back on, put the key on, and see if I have powers, the grounds, and communication. My problem is I couldn't find any non-OE diagram for this HCU. All I found is this OE. I don't like it. I mean, I'm used to the non-OE, but I have to deal with this. We'll see. We already checked the fuses here, but we have to check powers and grounds at the unit itself. All right, so first thing we're checking here. Remember, I wanted to check this connector. I said at some point we have to check this connector. I haven't located it yet because I wanted to see if there is need for me to locate it or not. The way we're gonna do it is we are going to check pin 19 and 20, continuity with the engine control module, pin 55 and 56. This is the layout for the harness for the HCU. So we said 19, 20 are here. Which one is this? The third row. 1, 2, 3, the third one. And third and fourth from the left. And this is the engine control module harness. So top one 60 and 55. So right here we are on third row, 1, 2, 3, and the third one. This is 19. And we have our device, check device. We have it on continuity. Now, not this one, not the big one, this one, the second one. And if you see here in the corner, it says 60. So, yeah, this is 1, and this is 60. So, 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, and 55. I don't know which one, but it was, I think, 5 and 6. 56, no continuity. 55, no continuity. Interesting. 54, no continuity. Let's check it again one more time. Is it possible that we are getting close to it? Yeah, it's 55 and 56. I mean, I didn't want to take this out at this point. I want to take it out and make sure that I'm on the correct colors, just because I don't have continuity. If I had continuity, I would just move on, but now I need to double check. Well, this is one of the times that I was a little bit wrong, but I'm gonna put it on for you guys to help. This is not the HCU harness, this is the MCU. This is the HCU harness. I mean, I just looked around and I think it's right there. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that one is disconnected, because you see the two things, they're supposed to be pushed, and I think the harness is away from the unit. But look how I know. I tried to open this and I didn't want to break it. I was like, okay, so let me verify it on this side first. And the two pins that I was probing on, they're not the color that I'm looking for. So when I looked at it here, the MCU pin 8 is green. Well, this is 8 and it is green. And 16 is the orange one. This is for can high and can low, and it is 16. So I think our problem is right there. I think that's what it is. You see it? You see how it's pushed away from the unit? I think that's what it is. I wanted to give you guys one clear shot before I disconnect it or play with it. You see how these two locks are pushed out? And you see how I'm trying to get my camera to focus on that piece. I want you guys to see the space between that harness. You see that space? There you go. You see that space between the harness and the actual unit itself? That's not locked in, that's not pushed in. This one, it was really close. I really had to use a screwdriver. Oh, I'm zoomed. I used the screwdriver to wedge it between them, and while I played with the lock, I pushed it out. It was really stuck. But this one I wanted to show you guys before I take it off or push it in. I just took it out, and you guys see what I see? That little round piece stuck in here. That one is preventing this lock to go all the way in. And it is, I think, from the other end itself right there. They need help pushing a car. I got them to take out the headlight for me, and this is what I meant, that piece right there inside. And this one was like, it's open like this. I didn't open it, so it wasn't holding it. Yeah, when it locks, it needs to be this way, but it was out. Let's fix it and take that piece out. You see this plastic piece? This could stop your hybrid vehicle from running. By the way, yes it is. This is our harness, and these are the two colors. What was it, 19 and 20, green and the orange. I'm gonna do continuity with that harness over there. There you go. I am on that orange one, 19, and hey, we have continuity with this one. Let's check the other one. I'm on the fourth one from the left, which I think it's 20 and should be 55 here, 56. Right here you go, 56. Okay, so that's good. That means this harness that we had doubts about is good. I think this was our issue. Let me plug it and do a scan and see if we have communication with the HCU. And this is the part numbers for the MCU and the HCU. This is a one unit. This is what I meant before. This was this much out and this was locking already. That's why the harness wasn't pushed all the way in. Hopefully I'm good. So far I'm just talking, not checking. So I need to stop talking, put everything back in and scan it. See how the this is flush now? Before it was like this much out. Alright, both harnesses are in. This vehicle should start now. Key on. Here, HCU no response, so let's do fault scan. I should have just went to the module itself instead of doing a full scan, but it doesn't hurt. HCU, one fault, there we go. We do have communication now. Alright, let's see if our codes now are, oh, actually they went away by themselves. Engine control module, the last communication codes are, what do we have active? We have the steering angle sensor, circuit signal, and active driver airbag. I don't care about this. CAN message incorrect. TPMS. I don't care about this. History. Everything is history. Sorry for the glare, guys. Everything is history. So let's try to start the vehicle. Although I don't have the airbox tube, but it's okay. There you go. Ready? And the engine started. Alright, let's shut it off. Everything back in its place. This two, light. Alright. Let's clear the codes. Erase everything. Alright, only one active code, steering angle sensor circuit signal. Circle the key, start the vehicle. Alright, let's close the hood and take it in a spin. Alright, we're good to go. Just left the lot. And this vehicle still have a transmission problem. I don't know if they know of it. My job is to start it, and it's started and it's charging. So let this guy go. Alright. That's why it's jumped first when we just changed the transmission. Ooh, look at this. Yeah, that's their issue, not me. But I am done here. Well, that's another fix to be added to our channel. Thank you guys for sticking with me. I know hybrid sometimes boring, but I'm trying my best to learn these systems and to master it, as not many mechanics do it, not many electrics diagnosticians do it. I'm trying to be the one in town that does these cars. So thank you guys for watching.